Welcome back once again, my dear friends. After a long gap of 1 month, I was very busy in different works for last 1 month, so I couldn't make it to upload any video and make any video. So I'm very sorry, and I hope that you will understand the problem. And today in this video, I'm going to present you a poem by Elizabeth Jennings. It is Father to Son. So we will start with about the poet. It will be followed by the theme, then recitation of the poem, summary, word meaning, poetic devices, and finally there will be question and answer. I hope that this video will help you a lot in your preparation for the examination. So here we start. Father to Son, written by Elizabeth Jennings. About the poet. Elizabeth Jennings, full name Elizabeth Joan Jennings, was born on 18th July in 1926 in Boston, Lincolnshire, England. She died on 26th of October 2001, Bampton, Oxfordshire. She is one of the most famous English poets. Her works relate intensely personal matters. She is plain and traditional in her style. Her early poetry was published in journals. She published her first book when she was just 27 years old. Dear friends, we come to the next part, that is the theme of the poem. It is a generation gap. The theme of the poem is the generation gap. I start with the recitation of the poem. Father to Son, written by Elizabeth Jennings. I do not understand this child, though we have lived together now in the same house for years. I know nothing of him, so try to build up a relationship from how he was when small. Yet have I killed the seed I spent or sown it, where the land is his and none of mine. We speak like strangers. There's no sign of understanding in the air. This child is built to my design, yet what he loves I cannot share. Silence surrounds us. I would have him prodigal, returning to his father's house, the home he knew, rather than see him make and move his world. I would forgive him too, shaping from sorrow a new love. Father and son, we both must live on the same globe and the same land. He speaks, I cannot understand myself why anger grows from grief. We each put out an empty hand, longing for something to forgive. Now dear friends, we have summary here. This poem is all about an estranged relationship between father and son. The father is pensive because his son does not understand him anymore, though they have been living together for so many years. The father wants to build up the relationship afresh. He remembers how his son was when he was a small child, and he feels that that means father, was partly responsible for breaking the relationship between them. The father regrets that he has sown the seeds on the barren lands. That means the land is his. This part of the poem depicts that. They speak as if they are strangers. There is no trace of understanding between them. The father wants the child to be exactly like him, but the son has taken his own shape as a unique individual. The father cannot share the likes and dislikes of his son. There is utter silence surrounding them. They hardly talk to each other. The father wants his son to come back to him, just like the prodigal son to his home. He will forgive him. He will shape his son afresh. The father and the son should share this world, but they do not understand each other, and they also don't understand why anger grows from grief. Although they try to reach out for one another, but there is too wide gap between them. Dear friends, we are in the next part of the video here, the lesson here, word meanings. Number 1, sown. The past participle of sow to plant or spread seeds in or on the ground. Number 2, strangers, a person whom you do not know. Design, here design means look or appearance. Number 4, surrounds, to be all around. Number 5, prodigal, a person who leaves home and wastes his money and time on a life of pleasure, but who later is sorry about this and returns home. Actually, this refers to a story in the Bible, prodigal son. So here prodigal means a son who has taken his property and money has gone away and once again comes back to his father's home. Number 6, grief. Grief means sorrow. Number 7, longing, a strong feeling of wanting or desire. Next part of this video is poetic devices. Number 1, the seed I spent or sworn. It is imagery. This part of the poem is image or imagery, visual image. Number 2, silence surrounds. Alliteration. Alliteration means the repetition of consonant sounds. And here this is special kind of alliteration. It is called sibilance, where S is soft sound, it is repeated. When the soft sound is repeated, we call it sibilance. And third one, prodigal. Prodigal is allusion. Allusion means indirect hint, indirect reference to a story or incident. Here prodigal has been prodigal son. That is the story the poet wants to refer to. So it is allusion. Think it out. It is question and answer part of the video. Does the poem talk of an exclusively personal experience or is it fairly universal? Answer: it is fairly universal experience. The poem deals with the theme of generation gap. It is a common fact that with age, the old people lags behind in various aspects. On the other hand, the young generation moves ahead with the changes of time. It causes a gap between the people of two generations. The poem exactly talks about this phenomena. Question number 2. How is the father's helplessness brought out in the poem? Answer: the father is very pensive and helpless because he does not understand his child. They seem to be strangers to each other. Though the child looks like his father, the father does not share the son's likes and dislikes. They hardly talk to each other. The helpless father wants his son back again, just like the prodigal son. He wants to shape his son anew. They try to reach out to each other, but all in vain. This is how the father's helplessness is brought out. Question number 3. Identify the phrases and lines that indicate distance between father and son. Answer: the following phrases and lines indicate the distance between father and son. Number 1. I do not understand this child. Number 2. I know nothing of him. Number 3. Try to build up a relationship. Number 4. We speak like strangers. Number 5. There is no sign of understanding in the air. Number 6. Yet what he loves I cannot share. Number 7. Silence surrounds us. Number 8. He speaks I cannot understand myself. Number 9. We each put out an empty hand. Question number 4. Does the poem have a constant rhyme scheme? Yes, the poem has a constant rhyme scheme. The first stanza of the poem has A, B, B, A, B, A. The rhyme scheme is A, B, B, A, B, A. Second stanza C, D, D, C, D, C. Third stanza E, F, F, E, F, E. Fourth stanza G, H, H, G, H, G. So the first stanza has the rhyme scheme A, B, B, A, B, A. So that's all, my dear friends. This is over now. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that you have liked this video. If you have liked this video, please subscribe and like this video. Give thumbs up so that I am encouraged to make more and more videos of this kinds. You can log on to my blog site. The address is given here. You can refer to the description of the video also to see the address of the blog. I hope that you all are fine. That's all. Have a good day.